Good review as well. 2009 JVC micro component system UXG355 model. Bloody CD player doesn't work. I only got used less than a handful of times. I used a bugger all of a sudden wanted to use it, it doesn't bloody work. Sure enough, the bloody laser's stuffed. The drywall works, the fake is killed, laser bottoming out. Tick, tick, that bottom out they do when they don't read anymore. This sort of does it as well. So the laser's stuffed. Typical modern CD players. Just not designed to last. Typical planned obsolescence sort of stuff here. If I put the light, I can get a light on it. There it is. What I want to do, I want to tap off the back of this USB port and the audio in and integrate a USB Bluetooth module inside it. So I can actually use this as it is and that as it is, but at the same time have an audio Bluetooth option as well. So I put a Bluetooth module inside that and integrate the Bluetooth receiver inside here. Make it a solid state on the outside, so to speak, for the Bluetooth audio capabilities. That little tiny chip there, I've removed the heatsink off it, is the audio chip. That's about the same size as my TDA 7492P on my Sandwood audio board. And these big ass inductors are what you need for a good little amp. They're 33 microhenry inductors, and they'll clean up the signal nicely on something so small. Rated for 60 watts according to the sticker, but I've got to get an amp dyno to test that. It'd be nice to actually do that and see what the actual real claim, the actual output actually is. We'll just get a watt meter and a 4 ohm resistor and put a watt meter across it and then load the speaker terminals up. That'd be a way to test its actual watt it's putting out. That'd be a way to do it. Here, a small little miniaturization of the amps. The miniaturization, this little board here, 20 years ago would have been quite a big unit. So the miniaturization of technology. Wasn't much heat compound on it actually. I might have put more on that, I think. I think I will. There wasn't much on it to begin with. There's more on the outside than on the chip itself. Let's put some more on that. Basic radio, no equalize, just sound turbo louder, and that makes it louder, and that's it.
When you're grooving to a jingle and you have a slight bickle, take your car to KPR. When you try and shoo a bee, only to scrape a tree, take your car to KPR. When you're hit from behind by a driver who's blind, take your car to KPR. No matter how it happened, when your car's had an accident and you need...
Not bad, they took the power quite well. They're only 15 watt speakers. 6 ohms is what the amp's rated at. 60 watts and the 6 ohms. So
on your next car, bike, boat,
that took the power quite well.
Then come and see the team
15 watts, 6 ohms.
We can organise simple finance options for all your new toys. We can handle the buying process quickly, simply, and at some of the best rates in town. Give us a call.
Not bad for generic Chinese speakers.
51 0400 or see us at our new offices on Langtree Avenue.
Wall wart plugged into the aerial. Works quite well. Makes a good aerial.
MFL, call us today.
So I've been to MAE. Man,
It's quick there, so I won't do too much on this. Pretty poor featured tuner. I can't hold it down and go faster.
Of normal ticketed prices. Delivery within 25 k's of store. Exclusions and conditions apply. See store
For a cheap,
massive winning deal.
for a cheap hi-fi component unit, it's not bad.
Winning deals ends Tuesday at Harvey Norman.
It isn't bad for what it is.
Let's study with Swinburne online.
This is the same thing as that, basically, in the early 1990s. Here's what you would have got in the early 1990s. And this is the same thing as that, just from 2009. So, that's the equivalent of this. This is still better though, I like this one better. I've still got a little bit of work to do, and I did have to replace the tape player motor to get this tape player working again. The motor just seems very weak, so I've got another motor from the same year, from another old boombox that was buggered. The motor's also made in 1989, because this is made in 1989. I'll swap the motors over if it fits, so I can probably get the deck working at least. Then fix this up, because every time I go on the aux mode, only one speaker works, and I'll wobble it a little bit and both speakers work, so that's just a bit dirty.
Everything plumbing, from supplies to advice, all under one roof.
Realistically, that's probably 10 watts maximum output on this. But it does sound kind of flat in the spots, even with this amplifier set and adjusted right. It sounds very underpowered for what it is, but as rare as it is, it's still worth holding on to. These I've seen these on eBay, pop up on eBay from time to time. The stupid price is like $2.5 grand. It's just that rare sort of thing. Does appeal to the boombox collectors though, these things, so they're pretty collectible now, so I'll look after that one. Anyway, when I turn it off, I go straight to CD. It glitches sometimes. When I press the USB audio in function on the record the USB from CD, it will turn the sound turbo mode off. I don't know why it does that. Turn it off, go to CD. What the hell? It does stupid things like that. It's just a digital board, it's just how it's made, I suppose. Cheap. This brand's lost a plot. JVC used to be good, but as soon as I went to, after the year 2000 making their stuff in China, yeah, just stopped buying it. They just got in the junk. Anyway, I'm going to try and pop these later. They've been leaking. I did charge these just for the hell of it. I mean, dodgy, faulty Opus charger. They got to about 2,000 and something milliamp hour on the test. Know how, yeah, now they're no longer hold the charge. I brought off from 0 volts, tested to just up to about just under 2,000 milliamp hour capacity, but yeah, after sitting for a day or two, they've flattened and back down to 0 again. They're stuffed. You got a hole there where it's corroded through, and a hole there where it's corroded somewhere here around here. So I can't actually blow these up. I'll have to just overheat them. They'll vent a little bit because of the rust, but it's not going to build up pressure and blow up and trip the CID discs under there, so I'll just fizzle these ones. So I might do it just for the hell of it. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.